Will include two more new faces next month. Donna Shibley and Tony Cook are the newest state representatives for Central Indiana. As RTV6 State House reporter Katie Hines explains, one replaces the man who was the focus of an internal ethics investigation earlier this year. Katie.
TAD New State Representative Tony Cook agrees that ethics must be a priority. The members of the GOP, his party in the House, have said that for the last several months here. And it's because of his predecessor that this issue has moved to the forefront.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States.
With those words, Tony Cook becomes the newest member of the General Assembly. The retired Hamilton Heights Schools superintendent replaces Eric Turner, who resigned his seat after winning re-election last month.
I think we ought to be held to a higher calling. We're given that public trust, and so we need to be able to balance that with integrity and transparency.
Although Turner was cleared of wrongdoing, the House Speaker reiterated a pledge to initiate tougher ethics rules, and a committee of lawmakers is discussing updates to the House Ethics Code.
It is difficult to try to find that balance, to not restrict people who have a lot of information for you that can help you with the process, and not feel timid about bringing it, but if there is a financial consideration, that's where we need to make sure the line is definite.
One of the proposed updates would bar a state representative who has a direct personal or financial interest in a legislative matter from sponsoring or voting on it. That includes anything that would have a direct effect on their income, the livelihood of a close relative, or a business in which they or a relative have a stake. Another proposed update states that representatives should strive to avoid public or private advocacy in furthering their own interest.
I think there's some very fuzzy language there. It says something about strive not to use their position to influence. Strive to. No, you just clearly shouldn't use your public office for private gain.
And we want to point out that those proposed changes would not have barred Representative Turner's actions here during the last General Assembly, but it is still a work in progress. That House Ethics Committee plans to release an updated draft for the Code of Ethics during the first week of the session next month. Reporting live at the State House, Katie Hines, RTV6.